Shalom, shalom. Oh, my foot is falling asleep, or was falling asleep. Hey, um, uh, I have some very exciting news to tell you. Okay, so for those of you who have asked for a P.O. box many, many times before, or throughout the years, because I've been on YouTube for like 10 years now. I had a channel before this one, but I had it in my heart to start a new one. And it turned out to be the right thing because I got more subscribers now. All glory to our King. I mean, but I still don't, so I don't have an actual P.O. box, but I'm here right now in my father's house, in my old room, which is kind of a strange feeling, so I'm not living here anymore, and I talked to my father about this, that we can use this address like a P.O. box, since I'm not living here anymore, but I still come to visit, so I would still get things that you send, like once every 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. Yeah, so I know Loyal Royal or Royal Loyal, I apologize if I'm saying your username wrong. You had asked about sending a Taco Bell gift card, and this is actually, I'm going to leave the address below in the description box below. This is how you can do that, things like that. Some of you have wanted to donate and you didn't know how or couldn't work with PayPal. So this is another way if you have that in your heart. Plus, with this address to be able to send to me, it gives me the opportunity to actually sell art to you. Some of you have asked about my artwork, and this will help me financially too, like for selling some of my art. And I also make mezuzot, and I'm not sure exactly yet how we'd work that out with the prices, because I'd have to know how much it's going to cost to send it to, but it'll all in time, right? We'll figure it out, and I'm just very excited about that. Even some books, like I have my book that is for sale on Amazon, and I have just a few copies in my own possession that I could sign if you wanted a signed one. Feel free to ask me about that book too if you have any questions about what it's about, and the cost would probably be more than what it would cost to buy it online, though, just because I'm going to be the one sending it rather than Amazon. So keep that in mind if you want to do that. And then I have my music still for sale on shamamusic.com. Working on the working on the new CD. Very excited about that one, but it's not done yet. And if you have any questions about the CDs on the website too, please let me know. To clarify any confusion, I mean, I go by Iska now, my Hebrew name. Fully adopted that, but that's not the name on the old CDs. Will be on the new one though, hopefully. So there's that. But I have 2 on there, and there's the family CDs, the ones I've done with my family in the past on there. Yeah, so I'm just excited about this address for that. So keep in mind that it will be coming to my father first. And my hope, my prayer is that this will be all in brotherly, sisterly love, appropriate and pure, and yeah, that's my prayer, really. Yeah, and that is my prayer. My prayer every day. May it be so that our hearts would be right all the time. Amen. Amen. And yeah, I've I better stop recording now, just because, like, I don't know if I said this or not, but I've tried to record this like 3 or 4 times already now, and it's been too long, the video. So, but if there's anything else I missed, oh yes, I did want to share this. So I was so blessed to learn something, or to be reminded of something, that we are here to please our King, and our desire to please our King has to be greater than our desire to please others. He comes first. It's not that we don't love each other, it's not that we don't respect each other, but pleasing, being a people pleaser, it's, as I was learning, it can be an addiction, and we all suffer with it at some point or another. And I really, really needed to hear it, really need to be reminded of it, Baruch Hashem, because everything else falls into place. If we are working as hard as we can to please our King, everything else falls into place. And that's where our identity is in pleasing Him. All the insecurities, they disappear. Boldness. Boldness comes when our desire to please other people disappears. Boldness comes when our desire to please our King is greater than our desire to please other people. We're here to please Him. And that love actually for other people will just grow as we please Him. Amen. So, also, that's right. Okay, that's right. I remember this now. For those of you who've asked for my music, and or even if you want me to share testimony too, or share something too, or just music, I leave the email for the invitations below. Basically, all I ask when you invite me to your congregation is the cost of the traveling to be covered and a place to stay. Preferably a safe place to stay. Would be nice. Yeah. And a love offering. And if it's not Shabbat, a chance to sell CDs, music, art. Pretty simple. I do have a set price if someone's asking me to do music for an event different than that. But if it's like a congregation, that's basically all I ask for. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty good. I think now that's all I have to say. I always have things to say, but that's all I'm going to say for now. So thank you for listening. Thank you so much for blessing me so much and praying for me. Blessings to all of you. And shalom, shalom, shavua tov. Be blessed. And yeah, be blessed. I pray for many blessings upon each of you. That the love of our King would grow even greater within you, for Him, for each other, and that we would be stripped of the things that are not from our King, and be lifted up and renewed in His Spirit. Amen. Amen. Shalom, shalom.